everyone, welcome to Flowing Age, and today we have a new video, a new interpretation of a natal placement, So today we are looking into Sun in the third house of a natal chart, So before we get into the interpretation, I do want to let you guys know that my private readings are open. So if you'd like a private reading, all the info is down in the description. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, the links are now available as well. Getting into the interpretation for the Sun in the third house. First of all, how do you know if your Sun is in the third house? You have to look into your natal chart. Do your natal chart. There are a lot of websites where you can get your natal chart. Then the system that you use is up to your preference. So I do use the tropical system, and I do use the equal house system. I feel like it resonates more with me, but you can explore the different systems. You can explore the different house systems. You can even try the Vedic astrology system, and look into what fits best for you. And once you have your chart, or you can see the different interpretations and see which one then fits best. So but then if you find that this interpretation fits you, that's also good. So the Sun in the third house, so the Sun is going to light up the house that it's in. So your Sun, right, that's the purpose of the Sun. It's vitality, it's light, it's positivity, happiness. So the Sun really lights up, brings joy, in a certain particular area of your life. That's also something that's very interesting, is where you have your Sun in your natal chart. That's going to be an area where you feel very happy, because this is Sun energy. It's this energy of vitality energy, right? Happiness, light. The purpose, giving life to things, right? Because that's the Sun. That's what the Sun does. The Sun gives life to Earth. It gets Earth moving. So when you have your Sun in the third house, your third house is all about the mind, because the third house is associated with Gemini, and Gemini is the sign that rules communication. It's ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is all about communication. Mercury is all about the mind. Mercury is all about thought processes. It's all about communication of any kinds. And expression. Whether that's verbal expression, written expression. Whatever kind of expression it is. The third house is expression. So you can expect the third house to talk about how you communicate, how you express yourself. Really, that's things in the third house. So when you have your Sun in the third house, you are going to be someone who is very great at expressing themselves. Why? Because once again, the Sun is in your third house. So the Sun is lighting up. The Sun is bringing life. The Sun is shining a light on your communication, So the Sun is really giving you great talents when it comes to communication, great abilities when it comes to communication. The Sun brings you to life in this area of your life. So you may feel like you really love communicating, and communicating makes you feel very alive. Communicating makes you feel very very happy. You are happy to communicate. You are happy to express yourself. with the sun in the third house. Okay, so there is something about your mind, something about the way you express yourself, whether it's written in the written word, verbally, through gestures, or dancing, because dancing is also communicating, right? Remember, communication can be different things, okay, because it's Mercury, it's the mind. So wherever way you are expressing your ideas, your thoughts, whether it's painting, whether it's researching, there's going to be a power in your mind that is going to be very lit up. There is going to be, the sun is shining a light on this power that you have to express yourself, okay, with the sun in the third house. So you have a lot of talents, you have a lot of power when it comes to self-expression of any kind. You have a lot of, you can really find a lot of positivity, you can find a lot of purpose when it comes to things related to communication, okay guys. Now your sun may have different aspects, and this may affect how this energy expresses itself. Let's say you have a sun in opposition with Saturn, okay, then that could mean that even though you have this power of communication, it may take a while to develop it, okay, because Saturn is going to make you work a lot, it's going to make you go through restrictions in order to reach that maturity when it comes to communicating yourself and expressing yourself, okay, for example. But still the power is there, and when you work through it, it may actually even be stronger because you went through the challenges of the opposition. So you kind of harnessed that tension, that energy, and even expressed it in a better way, you know what I mean? So that's something that you can see there. But in any case, the power is there, okay, and you definitely have the power of communication. And also then look at the aspects that Mercury is making, okay, the ruler of the third house, okay, it's also something to note here, okay, because all those things are going to influence then, the rest of how you communicate, how you express yourself, the other things. But yeah, this is a very nice aspect, okay. Now with the Gemini energy, right, this third house energy. Okay, Gemini is someone who is able to see different sides of situations. So once again, with the sun here, you are definitely someone who, you have this great power of communication, and you can really also, analyze things from different perspectives. You are able to think of things one way, think of things the other way as well. You know what I mean? You are able to do this. You are able to do different interpretations of things, okay. You are really great when it comes to looking at both sides of situation, okay. Now the third house, okay, also does rule your siblings, okay. So your siblings may be very, a great source of happiness in your life. Then again, it is going to depend on the other aspects, right, and the other planets there, but it's a great aspect still. And yeah, this is mostly what we see with this aspect, okay. You can also see here, learning at a younger age, okay. So your school, okay, how school was like when you were younger, okay. And in this case, this part of your life may have been really important, like younger education. You may feel like this was a very important part of your life, really impacted you a lot, because the sun, then again, it's lighting up this area of your life, it's bringing importance there. These may have been important years for you, okay, when it comes to education, younger education. But this is a great aspect, okay guys, with the sun here. And once again, when you communicate, when you express yourself, your sun comes out, your creativity comes out, you know what I mean? You have a lot of creativity here when it comes to expressing, communicating ideas, communicating thoughts, communicating plans, okay, creating, bringing ideas to life. You are very creative because the sun is the creation, right? The sun is this element of the beginning, right? So of the initiating something, so you can be really very creative. And when you communicate, you can also have this thing where you bring joy to people, right? Because your communication is connected with the sun. So you have a style of communication that may be very positive, very optimistic. You may have a style of communication that really makes others feel happy. You know what I mean? I would even say with this aspect, you could also do well in comedy, because your communication style and the way you express your ideas is able to bring positivity, is able to bring light to others. And that could be a good comedy aspect. Then again, this could also be like inspirational and motivational speeches. You could be good at those. Not necessarily, but these are things that could show up, okay? Or, even comedy, because you do bring light to people. So if you went into comedy, I do sense that with this aspect, you could really have the talent to bring some light to people, to bring some joy to people. But yeah, guys, this is my interpretation of the sun in the third house. If you like this video, you can leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If you have any extra questions, to leave a comment down below, and I'll answer you, and I'll see you next interpretation. Take care.